Hi everyone, Cristallina editing here. Just thought I'd do a little announcement. So for those of you who are really struggling right now financially but really want a booking from me, private sessions are currently up as a pay what you can. So if you really can't afford to pay full price, then you can pay what you can. Just send me an email down below. Hope this is good. Let's get back into the reading. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening and or good night. Welcome back to Abstract Medicine. I am Cristallina Fischetti. Cristallina is my name. I'm an artist, a healer, as well as a podcaster. And I'm here to deliver some messages for you today. Short reading for all of you. Some of you are wanting to know about love, what's happening in the connection. You take it as it resonates. If you are in separation from your person, or you have someone in mind, or you are in a relationship, or you have a strong connection with someone, then have a look at this fun reading and see what comes through. So I've already pulled some cards. This is going to be an oracle reading, so no tarot today, but I will say that we do have the Moonology deck. Okay, so the Moonology deck for the collective is saying a new start is coming, new moon. All right, so a lot of you are starting a new connection or starting a new fresh lease of life, a new chapter with regard to your love life. Okay, so what I'm picking up on, and generally speaking in the collective, I've been seeing a lot of frustration and lack of patience because it's Mercury retrograde and you haven't seen the fruits of your labour. So I'm here to tell you that continue to do what you're doing, continue to focus on your self-care, continue to do those lists, check them, and keep moving forward in your life. And you know, it's just spirit requires a little bit more patience in whatever situation you're dealing with, whether it's money, whether it's love, or both, whether it's your career or all three, whether it's your health or all of those things. It takes a bit of finessing, I'm hearing from spirit, and a bit of your collaboration with spirit to be patient, because when we make plans, God laughs. All right, so we have pile 1 over here, we have pile 2, and we have pile 3. I'm going to lift up each card, okay? So this is pile 1. What's happening in your connection? Pile 1. Pile 2. What's happening in your connection? Pile 2. And we have pile 3. What's happening in your connection? Pile 3. Take notes in all of my readings, and let's get on with the reading. So we're going to start with pile 1. A new start is coming for the collective. So pile 1, we have this gorgeous card. We'll have a read of it at the end. Okay. Also, you might want to take a screenshot of this as well, by the way. Pile 1. Right. Okay. I see a lot of you have a psychic connection with this person, or you have very strong psychic abilities. A lot of you are coming into your first spiritual awakening. Spirit is saying to be gentle on yourself, I'm hearing. I'm also hearing that song, take it easy on yourself, take it easy on yourself. Yeah, so take it easy on yourself. Maybe you're putting too much pressure into a situation or in your life in general. Now we have the Island Time Wellness cards here, or card. We have 1 card for each pile. We have 3 Moonology cards here, and we have Keep Calm and Manifest Magic. The butterfly, exactly. So I do see that you are evolving into something new yourself. I feel like a lot of you in this pile are going through a transformation, a spiritual awakening, maybe for the first time. Okay, if that's not accurate for you, then maybe you want to listen to pile 2 or pile 3. I also get the sense that there's going to be a crossover between pile 1 and pile 2, by the way. Butterflies could be significant. Some of you actually have butterfly tattoos or are actually thinking about getting a butterfly tattoo. Spirit is saying they're giving you the go-ahead to do that. I do see that spring is going to be an important season for you, because that's when all the butterflies come out, summer months as well, things start fresh. It says here that the relationship is evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So pole 1, that's what's happening for you in this connection. There's a relationship that is changing or evolving. Some of you are entering a new relationship with someone as your relationship with yourself has evolved, because your recognition of who you are now has changed, and that's because of a lot of self-care and self-affirmations I'm hearing that you're doing. A lot of you have been making sure that your sleep patterns have been right, that you've been eating well, that you've been doing a yoga, you've been doing a dance, you've been reading, you've been doing all the things that you do in order to take care of yourself, to make yourself feel good. And that's really what starts to change your life when you start to take yourself out on dates and start to see how you want to be looked after and how you want to be loved. It starts with you, doesn't it? And a lot of you have been healing your inner child. Now that takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of shadow work as well. That takes some time to, address some things that have been laid dormant in terms of trauma for some of you, or in terms of things that you just didn't want to address. This takes a lot of inner healing. Maybe some of you have experienced isolation, so that you could really focus on that healing. And I'm just got a twang in my heart chakra just now. So that tells me that this has been a heartbreaking situation in terms of healing your inner child. Some of you, some of you have had to take a time out from people in order to focus on that. But I also see that some of you are dealing with someone who is reflecting back to you that they've been healing their inner child, or that they and yourself have similar childhood issues or inner child worries or concerns, or even it's just simply as you bring out the inner child within each other. Beautiful. Let's have a look at the immunology deck. Yeah, exactly. We have that yin and yang energy. We have that balance of opposites. We have that full moon and Libra energy. Again, the recognition of the inner child within another is that empathic, compassionate, understanding Libra self, Libra energy. This could also be you who has Libra strongly in your chart, or even you may have Libra as your Venus in your astrology. Now in your connection we have a win-win outcome as forecast. Beautiful energy, very Venusian energy here as well. I love this energy of true love as well. 7th house placements here as well with Libra. Okay, emotions are running high. Supermoon, communication is key. We have air energy here coming in very strongly. We have the mental space. Remember, I did speak about psychic abilities and psychic connection with your love. I just heard with your true love. Some of you are connecting with your true love, or this is someone that you haven't met yet, and this is your true love. And this is someone who you have very strong psychic connection with. They're very intellectual. Both of you are very cerebral, very in your head, very intelligent people, very mercurial energy as well as Venusian energy. So you're very naturally beautiful, but also you have a understanding again of the balance of opposites. I am picking up on twin flame energy. The twins are here. I also just am picking up on the 5th house, which would be, let me just look at my notes. The 5th house, which would be the house of pleasure. And the 5th house would also be, of course, Leo energy as well. So the summer months are coming in strong for you to meet your person, or something of great change in your connection, or a connection with a true and new love will be happening in the summer months. Let's say July, August, that kind of time. But yeah, emotions are running high here. There's a very strong pleasurable connection I'm hearing and picking up on for a lot of you who picked pole 1, where you're not gonna want to keep your hands off each other. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Follow the moon. Wow, look at that. Follow the moon, ritual guidance, be seen. So once you've come out of your hermit mode, once you've come out of your healing phase internally and in isolation for some of you, there's going to be a significant moon change. I do feel like it's going to be either a super moon or a new moon or a full moon, so take notes of that, where It's going to reflect back to you a ritual or a prayer that you did in that last full moon or new moon stage. So let's say 4 weeks before that, that your wishes are coming true. All right. She of the lotus. If there is a way to fast track growth, it is by being real with the shadowy or unloved parts of ourselves. Shadows can be painful or tender to the touch. Sensitivity can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker forgotten, ignored or hidden corners. Accepting ourselves is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness. In self-love, peel back the layers where there is shame, guilt or fear and bring them into the daylight. Under a loving and compassionate light, they will resolve and reassimilate, reminding us that on the flip side of the coin, these are our superpowers. Exactly. I also do see a power couple dynamic, and I see that whatever you have, they also have, or whatever you don't have as a skill, they have as a skill or an ability. I also see that one is light, the other one is shadow or dark. This could also be skin complexion too, but I also see that you're, again, the balance of opposites. I do see twin energy here very strongly. After many ritualistic practices or many weeks, I don't see months, but weeks or days and weeks of self-care and self-reflection into the shadow, so that you can really come into union and wholeness before you embark on this new journey with your loved one. I do feel like for a lot of you in this reading, you are either in separation from your person or you are about to meet your true love. That's what I have for you, Pile 1. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can pay what you can. I'm offering this at this moment where you can pay what you can. And if you'd like to get some more guidance, you can also do that too. Just send me an email and let me know, this is how much I can afford, Cristallina. Would you be okay with me booking a reading with you? And I will say yes. I do also accept your tips as well. All the information is down below, and if you'd like to buy me a coffee, I'd appreciate that as an energy exchange as well. Please do press the like button as well so you can be notified. It really does help the channel. And send me a message or drop down a comment down below with a butterfly emoji. Thank you so much. God, Goddess bless you. Take care. Bye for now. Hi everyone, Cristallina editing here. Just thought I'd do a little announcement. So for those of you who are really struggling right now financially, but really want a booking from me, private sessions are currently up as a pay what you can. So if you really can't afford to pay full price, then you can pay what you can. Just send me an email down below. Hope this is good. Let's get back into the reading. Pile 2, so welcome to your reading. So let's have a look at what's happening in your connection. Let's have a look. So we have this beautiful card. Okay, so I'm seeing a tower moment because my thing fell on the floor. I am seeing a tower moment. I'm seeing some of you are possibly leaving a situation or a relationship, or there has been an ending, a sudden change or a sudden ending. I do see that. Okay, so pile 2, this would be your card. If you'd like to take a screenshot of that, you can do that. I have not seen any of the cards yet, and we're going to get into your reading. All of these are oracle cards, okay? I just want to say you are protected by God. We have the Metatron energy here as well, who is the chief guardian of God. It is said that Metatron, by the way, is not an archangel. That's a myth. It's incorrect, okay, in terms of esoterica. Metatron is said to have actually been a human on Earth. I believe that Metatron was Noah, in my opinion. Okay, well anyway, he was the one that was able to affect great change on this planet, to heed warnings, to speak about these warnings to the world, and had great prophecy, the eye of prophecy, and has been exalted to a position of great authority in the heavens, whereby he is the only one that is able to be in the closest proximity to God. God is not a religious concept, by the way. I do not follow religious dogma. All right. Okay, so pile 2, with all of these stars and this mentioning of Noah, I feel like a lot of you have maybe come into a sudden awakening of letting go of Abrahamic texts. For some of you who have been following Judaism as a religion, or you've been following Christianity as a religion, or you've been following any sort of religion where you thought that those parables or stories were, I don't know, sacrosanct. They are, but in a way it's also putting that into practice, but also saying that it's all part of ritual, which is all part of spirituality. It's all part of us going on the hero's journey internally so that we can understand and awaken the Buddha, the God, the Christ within ourselves, okay, so that we can share a light and share that mastery and teaching into others. It's not about holding it and gatekeeping it, okay, and that's what a lot of religions do. All right, we are currently now in a I'll go into a reading for this in the collective, but we're currently going through a great change where we are no longer going to be, we're in an age of no religion, essentially. That's what's happening. Anyway, pole 2, and I feel like a lot of you understand this. I feel like a lot of you are very philosophical, and I feel like in your connection, maybe you had this fracas or this conflict with your partner because you just couldn't see eye to eye. Now we have these oracle cards here. We've got the Island Time Wellness cards. We have 3 oracle cards where they are the Moonology cards, and we have the Keep Calm Manifest Magic. Soulmates. Ooh, beautiful. So maybe you're releasing an ex, I just heard. So you're releasing someone who is no longer, you realise that they're just not on the same page, you don't see eye to eye, and you're moving on and you're releasing that ex into a true soulmate partnership. This is a new person, a new start is coming, okay? This will be happening during the new moon as well. All of these readings, it's about the new moon. So pay attention, make notes in all of my readings, please. And also all of my readings are completely timeless. So if you're drawn to another reading here on Abstract Medicine YouTube, you know, just click on it and see what messages come through. I do also accept your tips as well as an energy exchange of my time and delivering the messages here from Spirit. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can also do that too with the link down below. And I'm also offering, by the way, pay as you can. So I know times are tough right now, and I do understand that. So if you'd like to book a reading with me, or you just would like some guidance, and just say, send me a message, send me an email and say, Cristallina, I really want some guidance on this. Please don't be offended. This is all I can offer right now, and I will accept your reading. So don't worry, I'm here to guide and support you on your life journey, on your life path. In the highest light. I'm always here only to focus on your highest timeline, as you know. So we have soulmates here, beautiful card, beautiful energy here after a great change. Now the Tower moment can also be a great awakening. Some of you have really experienced a great awakening in your psyche, and this can be quite terrifying. You know, it can be. But we have soul connection here. We have partnership, we have agreement, a soul contract. So this awakening, this Tower moment had been experienced so that Spirit could put you on the path of this agreement that you had on a soul level with your true love. Now, you already may know this true love. This could be a friend who ends up turning into your counterpart, you know, or this could be someone who is from your past and you come together, or this is someone who you'll be meeting on your path and there's a kindred energy between you both. Beautiful energy. Nothing will come of this situation. I do feel like a lot of you, this is about someone who you're about to let go of. For some of you, this could be a relationship breakdown or even a marriage breakdown. You just know that you're just not seeing eye to eye. There's a difference here. And I don't mean there's a difference like there is with a twin flame, where there's one of you is reflecting the light aspect, and the other one is reflecting the dark aspect, or one of you is there's a difference of age, or there's a difference of culture or creed or language, or the separation of worlds or states or countries, or, you know, this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about there's genuinely a completely different frequency between both of you. This isn't just about the physical challenges. This is about a spiritual challenge. There's just no frequency. One of you is playing one song in on your radio, and the other one is playing another song on another radio, and you're both having completely different frequencies. So it's time to let go of this person, because there's nothing that will come out of this person, this situation. There's just nothing that you can do in order for that person to understand your mind now. You've changed into a better being, I'm hearing. You're changing into a better version of who you are, which is who you've always been. Because you're realizing and recognizing that the programming that you have been succumbed to in society and culturally speaking, or in your religious practice, or, you know, whatever sort of contract you signed with regard to that, social programming is not who you truly get to be in this life. It's been a trap. And this person has been entrapped and has been ensnared, and this person wants to continue being programmed by that program. So we're letting go. A personal issue reaches resolution. Now, I do see here with a full moon in Cancer, this could be a significant time during the moon changes, but I see that this is regard to home. Cancer does talk about the mother. Some of you have been having issues with your mother as well, or maybe some of you are mums. But with the Cancer energy, it's maybe you have been dealing with someone who's had mother issues, or you have been the person who has to nurture themselves. You know, you may also have your Chiron in Cancer as well, or Chiron in the 4th house here. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. Yeah, your commitment is being tested. I do feel like your commitment to your false partner is being tested, because you're seeing that actually this is a false partner. This is not a true connection. This is a general reading, as you know, so please take what resonates. I'm not urging you to, you know, dump your person, but I will say that I'm picking up on this energy where you're realizing that you deserve a different connection that is true to who you are and true to your soul's calling. Now, your person, your true connection, has a connection with your life guidance, your true path, because the person that you get to be with as your soulmate reflects the best version out of you, and they have an effect on your life and your career in general, and vice versa, doesn't it? So I also see that Spirit is testing you on your commitment to yourself, but also to your soul's calling, which inevitably would also involve your soulmate that you're going to be meeting for some of you, or that you have already encountered. I feel like a lot of you are releasing someone and moving on to that next stage whereby you're going to be with your soulmate. Essences of nature. Now, whenever I see this phrase, I see the energy of essential oils. Now, essential oils bring us to a higher vibration. So maybe using essential oils, you know, going clean, maybe detoxing, no drinks, no alcohol, no drugs, that kind of thing. Bathing in sunlight, fresh air, Earth Mother. Now, we do have Mother energy here with Cancer energy here. I am picking up on Cancer and Taurus. The month of May and June is going to be significant for a lot of you, where you're going to be seeing yourself as your truest energy. Now, this happened to me when I came into my truest name, Cristallina. Now, when we come into a spiritual awakening, or the Christic side of us that comes through, and we show that to the world, many people around us are uncomfortable with that. And a lot of it, what happens is a lot of us do change our names or the spelling of our names, because we've come into the Christ energy of who we are and how we want to be recognized outwardly. And this is something that maybe you are experiencing at this time. But I do see that it's about being true to yourself. And I see that this is about the months of May and June. Now, Taurus energy is the 2nd house. The 2nd house is the house of possessions. I do see you're moving home for a lot of you, or maybe you're relocating and moving. I'm seeing the Chariot energy in my 3rd eye as well, in order to meet this person as well. There could be a distance between you both. The sound of the universe. This card signifies those pivotal moments that transcend belief, remind us of a greater reality and influence us so that life will never be the same again. It symbolizes the sound of the universe. Having your world shaken up even a little can invite a closer glimpse of the great mystery of life. There are myriad ways to peek behind the veil of the mundane. Ecstatic dance, spiritual exploration, and creative pursuits are just a few. Aim to imbue the awareness in your everyday existence so you can avoid the sudden wake-up calls. Remember I spoke about the tower moment. Listen for the hidden music, harmony, and wonder of your multidimensional world. Now, I do see that music is going to be significant. I did also speak about frequency, and your frequency is changing on account of this tower moment, this awakening. So it's important that you bathe yourself, even when you're preparing yourself for the day, to wear essential oils that bring you to a high vibration, to be around people that bring you up to a high vibration, to discard people that don't. I also heard the sound of the underground, which is a band, Girls Aloud, from the UK. So that could be significant. A girl band is also a girl group. A girl group is also being around people who are also light warriors and carry the energy of the torch of the Empress as well, divine feminine energy. So it's about connecting with soul family as well, because that's part of your soul contract too. So let me know how this resonates, pile 2. If you'd like to listen to pile 1 as well, you can do that, or pile 3. And as I said before, you can book a reading with me as a pay what you can. Just send me an email and let me know which message you would like me to read you in your private readings. Thank you so much. God bless. Take care. Bye for now. Hi everyone, Cristallina editing here. Just thought I'd do a little announcement. So for those of you who are really, really struggling right now financially, but really want a booking from me, private sessions are currently up as a pay what you can. So if you really can't afford to pay full price, then you can pay what you can. Just send me an email down below. Hope this is good. Let's get back into the reading. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So for those of you who chose pile 3, I'm just going to take note that the energy of the temperature has changed completely in your reading. Pile 2 was very hot and pile 1 wasn't so hot, but it had like lots of like rainbow energy, and now the sun is coming back in. So I do feel like for a lot of you there's been a cooling period maybe in your connection. Now we do have the oceans here. We have this Lemurian energy, which is the Lemuria deck anyway, just in general, but it's a very blue card, isn't it? I don't feel like there's a blue energy in terms of sadness. I feel like there's an energy of emotion and connection to the earth, and connection in particular to the element of water and the depths of your subconscious. All right, so we're going to have a look at this card at the end of your reading. So what's happening in your connection, pile 3? I do feel like a lot of you are psychics. I also see that there's a preparation of motherhood here with this kind of semen energy here. I just see that here, or tadpoles. I also see DNA here, so I do see some of you are recalibrating your DNA, or some of you are doing some DNA healing on your own. Now this can also be done through Reiki, remotely, or even through myself, through shamanic healing sessions with me. Yeah, I just see that for you, pile 3, you've had to take a step back in order to step forward. So in order to do that, you kind of have to maybe cleanse or clean or heal some ancestral wounds so that you can move forward in your connection, or so that you can be in a true connection. It's a beautiful energy here. All right, pile 3, love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So this is lovely. You get a message from someone that cares for you. Now this could be someone who's quite shy, or someone who you don't know yet, but you kind of get an inkling that someone that you do know, but you're getting an inkling that they do actually have other motives, and it's because they truly see you as this. They truly see you as this, pile 3. They see you as magical. They see you as a bit of a mermaid. They've heard your siren call. I'm hearing some of you have been on the journey of wanting a true connection for a while, and maybe you've been chaste, you've been abstinent for a while. This is also necessary, and this is part of your soul contract, by the way, in order to get ready for your physical temple, your spiritual connection with your true love. Okay? So this is someone who lets you know that they have feelings for you. This is someone who is expressive. For some reason with you, they're more expressive or more emotional or more emotive. They may have a bit of a poker face in the world out there. They may just have a bit of a stoic energy about them in general. But when it comes to you, this is someone you either know or you are already in a connection with. They're more expressive than the world out there would know. Okay, it's very sweet. So expect a phone call as well from someone who you, if you're not in a connection or you don't have anyone in mind, expect a phone call from someone, by the way, or a message, a text message even, all right? The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So a lot of you, you know, you're kind of in close proximity or close proximity energetically to coming into union with your person or coming into meeting your person, okay? Maybe even for the first time in this lifetime. But this is someone who is destined to be on your path. Can you see how there's all this beautiful purple energy here? I feel like there is, you know, in divine connections, there's always a psychic connection, just generally, isn't there? Very strong psychic connection. But I will say that for those of you who are wanting to know, it's really important that you are aware that true love, twin flames in particular, are on the path of self-love and appreciation of source in one way or another. You know, false twin flames are, one is on the journey of self-love and appreciation, and the other one is pretending to be. Okay, I will just say that. So some of you may have experienced a false twin flame or a false divine connection, but now you're on the path of a true connection, okay? And it's hard, it's heartbreaking, because you feel like you're ticking all the boxes with this person, but it's just, there's something that's lacking, and it's because they have not done the self-healing or even ancestral healing as well, which is also who you are. Releasing old patterns, releasing negative patterns, just generally even. And also, say for example, you want children, the other person doesn't, because DNA is also about legacy as well. So that's what I'm seeing here. But the energy is gaining momentum with someone. Approchement, I'm hearing in French. So my guides speak to me in different languages, by the way. So it's kind of like, it's gaining momentum. There's a closeness that is being reached between both of you and your true love. There could be a distance between you as well. Hold your vision. So again, you're focusing on a true connection. You're very focused on, I'm only going to accept a true connection and nothing else. Beautiful. You're very close to achieving your goal. Exactly. So you're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close to this connection. We have waxing moon, fixed moon, and gibbous moon. So please take note of this as well. So pay attention. Take note. You know, when are these moon changes going to be happening? Have a look on the calendar. Have a look online and see. I do feel like there's a real strong connection between both of you. Or there's this soul connection that you may even not know this person yet, but you recognize that, you recognize their soul. Beautiful. And then there's going to be an approchement, a connection. I feel like this person will contact you first, by the way. The cosmos knows. Seek spiritual guides, trust and instinct. Remember, I spoke about your spiritual connection is very, very strong. Just generally speaking, your psychic connection is very, very strong. You're being upgraded as well. I'm hearing your DNA, you're being upgraded as well. And cosmos, spirit knows what's best for you, and you're allowing yourself to swim with the flow of what spirit wants for you, because you're so in alignment. I feel like a lot of you are my shamans, my healers, my psychics. I feel like this is my pile, just generally speaking, but I feel like a lot of you are very just in tune. So you kind of just, it's like in The Alchemist, my favorite writer, poet, through words, he's not a poet, but you know, Paulo Coelho is someone who in The Alchemist writes, when it's time to move, it's time to move. When it's not, kind of vibe. So there's a time to sit and there's a time to move, and you know when that is through the scrying of the birds. You're able to read the energy of, okay, well now it's time to move forward, and now this is a time to be in incubation and to really focus on my self-healing. And I feel like you're almost ready to come out of the bathtub. I'm hearing, dry yourself off and get packing and ready to move. And I think that a lot of you are already in a connection with someone. If not, you are in a connection energetically with someone who you're about to meet. Okay, beautiful energy. I feel like that's kind of it for you. I feel like you already know. This was just a confirmation for a lot of you. The C and K, so the K sound could be your name, or it could be significant here. We also had L and C, I saw as well. L and C, LC could be significant too. Let's have a read of your card. Beautiful energy. Evolution. Consider what evolution means to you. Is your evolution about growth, expansion, adaptation, success, or becoming a better version of yourself? Look for ways to flourish in the face of challenge. Break a problem down to its elements. Be creative and consider how you can make it more fun and inspiring. Alternatively, ask how you can learn, grow, and become stronger through what is happening for you. You may be pushed to greater and deeper learnings, and it might be an uncomfortable process, but the strength, growth, and wisdom that comes from journeying through the eye of the storm and embodying this knowledge is something no teacher can show you. I actually see that a lot of you have been on a spiritual journey. I also see that you're integrating knowledge from a higher being, and you're about to impart that knowledge into someone else, or even you're about to have a child. You're preparing for motherhood, and you're integrating this knowledge metaphysically that is going to be imparted through a physical being, as in a child. That's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing a lot of you are about to evolve into a better version of who you are as well, which has been kind of the resonant energy within Pile 1 and Pile 2. But Pile 3, I feel like you're about to impart this knowledge to the world. I feel like you have this higher calling just generally from spirit as well. And you're destined for great things, Pile 3. So that's what I have for you, Pile 3. It's a beautiful energy. Continue to hold your vision. You're really close to being with your true love, and become a physical union energy with that person. And I see that for a lot of you who do not know who this person is, but you recognize their energy, this would be your pile. But if you want some further guidance, and if you want some further messages about your love, just generally, or love call, or connection in general, you can pay what you can. Just send me a message. Also, I forgot to show you here, you can take a screenshot of this card too. But yeah, if you want to book a reading with me and you just can't afford it right now because times are tough, I understand, send me an email and just let me know. Look, Cristallina, I really want a reading with you. Please, can you do a reading for me about this situation or that situation? Please don't be offended about this is all I can afford. Would you be okay with that? And I will say yes. Just send me an email first and I'll be able to accept your reading. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm actually currently doing more videos on YouTube at this time, as you've probably noticed. My energy is kind of withdrawing itself from Instagram at this time. It's just not working for me. So that's what we get to do as well as shamans. And maybe this is what you're doing as well, Pile 3s. You're removing yourself from the social confusion. All right. So Pile 3, that's all I have for you. God, Goddess bless you. Take care of yourselves and bye for now. Ciao.